Let's be real. If you are not ranking on Google, then you are leaving revenue on the table. Because when people need a lawyer or healthcare facility, they're probably going to look it up on Google first. They search most of the time. And exactly how much of the time? 5 trillion times a year, according to Google's own data in 2026. By the way, mobile searches were about 70% of that. But 60% of them ended up with no clicks whatsoever. Think of that, 5 trillion searches and 60% of them ended up with no clicks. People were just querying and just did not find what they were looking for. And sure, there is a chance people just did not find what they were looking for, but there's also a chance that folks just didn't have their SEO game on point and weren't visible in front of these people. Because the reality is, you probably have a site that is fantastic and looks great, but it probably isn't communicating with Google's bots. And that is a problem for your site's rankings, because when you don't communicate with Google's bots, then what happens is Google says, ooh, I have no idea if your site's actually helpful. I don't quite know if your site's helpful. I don't know if I can basically put out my crawler budget on this site to figure out if it's helpful in the first place. And guess what? You remain invisible. So what happens when you remain invisible? You leave revenue on the table.